Hey guys, it's Miss Clark. I am coming to you with the lesson for Thursday, November 5th, 2020. And it's for math. And our I can statement is I can tell and write time to the nearest 5 minutes in 3 different ways. All right, so let's get started. Let me put it in presentation mode so it's easier to see. All right, so first thing, fluency practice. So 20 plus 20. See if you can do that in your head. All right, if you got 40, you are correct. Great job. All right, how about 30 plus 30? Okay, if you got 60, great job. All right, how about 40 plus 41? Okay, if you got 81, you are correct. 40 plus 40 is 80, plus 1 is 81. All right, let's get going. So, looking at this word problem, we have Sammy is competing for a world record. He has gathered 48 eggs from the chicken coop. He needs 94 eggs to make the world's biggest omelet. That is a really big omelet. How many more eggs does Sammy need to collect to have enough? Move myself out of the way. All right, how about pen? All right, so we know he has 48 eggs so far, right? So 48 plus something, because you know he needs what? He needs 94 eggs. So 48 plus something is 94. Okay, so a great way to solve this, you can count by tens until you get to close to 94. So how about this? 48 plus 10 is 58. So that's 110. All right, 58 plus 10 is 68. That's another 10. Keep track of my tens over here. 68 plus 10 is 78. So that's 30. And then 78 plus 10 is 88. That's another 10. So far we have 10, 20, 30, 40. Now here's the problem. 88 plus 10 is what? That's right, it's 98. So that's too high. So what we could do is jump up and go back. So 88 plus 10 is 98, right? But what's 10? So 8 minus 4 is 4. So 10 minus 4 is 6. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 6. So our answer is going to be 46. Okay, do you see how I got that? Kind of did like a little mental math strategy. It wasn't really a number line. It was more like counting by tens, doing tens and ones. Okay, so go ahead and write that down somewhere, maybe in your notebook, and I will erase it right now. Right now. Okay, magic trick didn't work very well. All right, so let's keep going. All right, my computer is being weird right now. How about this? Nope. It is trying to stay still. All right, so our vocabulary today, we have hour. Remember, we're talking about time today. So hour, minute, half past, and quarter past. So our lesson is Module 9, Lesson 3, which is practice telling and writing time. All right, so now let's go to our math page. Okay, so let me adjust some things so that we can see it better. So go to one page and zoom in. All right, so that was on your own from yesterday. So today we're starting with page 217. Okay, so our I can statement again is I can tell and write time to the nearest 5 minutes in 3 different ways. So now we're going to step it out. The clock shows the time Ayla eats breakfast. Write the time in different ways. Okay, so first of all, we got to figure out what the time is. So remember, we always start at 12. We know it's 7 something because it's not at 8 yet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's 7:30, right? Because it says the hour hand points between the 7 and the 8, minute hand points to the 6. So 7:30. So write this down. And then also in our little clock, in our first lesson, we had 7:30. So that means 30 minutes past 7 o'clock. Okay, so go ahead and write that down on page, let's see, what page is that? 217. So you should be on page 217 completing this with me. Okay. All right, so now it says write the time using words. This is going to be fun. You can write the time as past the hour and after the hour. So we know that it's halfway around the clock, so we know it's going to be half past. So we're going to write half, H-A-L-F. And remember, you can pause the video at any time. Half past 7. Okay, so half past 7. Write that down. Okay, now I'm erasing because you should have paused that. If you didn't, then you need to pay attention. All right. Now we're going to do the next part of our Step It Out. So it says the clock shows the time the park opens. Write the time in different ways. All right, so we're going to write the time. The minute hand is pointing to the 3. Okay, and the hour hand is in between the 8 and the 9. So we know it's still 8, right? So I'm putting an 8 here and an 8 here because it's not quite 9 o'clock yet. I know it looks like a B, but just deal with it. All right, so now we're going to count by 5s. Ready? 5, 10, 15. So 15. So now it's 8, 15. Bingo. All right. So now we know that our time is 8:15. Okay, write that down. And now it says write the time using words. Okay, so you can write the time as past the hour and after the hour. So if it's 15 minutes past the hour, if we divide our clock, kind of doing fractions, into 4 parts, this is a quarter of an hour, right? Because 1/4 is 1/4 of $1. So that means it's going to be quarter past the hour. So we're going to say, this is going to be hard for me to write, so just deal with it. Q-U-A-R-T-E-R. So you're going to write quarter past. What hour is it quarter past? What's our hour in this one? 8. So we're going to say quarter past 8. See what I did there? Quarter past 8, or you could just write 8:15, like in word form. But quarter past 8, these words that they use, they're part of our language, part of our math language that we use. So you're going to use these in 3rd grade too. Trust me, I taught 3rd grade for 2 years, well, technically 3 years. So I know that they're going to use these in 3rd grade, and they're going to want you to know what they mean. So might as well start now. All right, so anyway, go ahead and write this down. All right, I'm going to erase it. Okay, next section. Turn and talk. What is the difference in the position of the hour and minute hands at 4 and 4:30? Explain. Okay, so you can look at a clock at home. You can find one on the internet and find the difference between 4 and 4:30. Okay? All right, so check understanding. I'm just going to read this to you. I'm not going to complete this with you. So it says write the time in different ways. So number 1, we have a clock. We have the time. So it's something past blank, blank minutes after blank. Okay, so you're writing it 1, 2, 3 different ways. Okay. Next one is the next clock. Okay. Actually, I think I will do this with you. So we know that this is the hour hand, and it's in between the 10 and 11. So we know that's 10. So we can fill in past 10, after 10. Okay? So 10, let's count. 5, 10, 15. So it's 10, 15. So remember when we did the quarter of a clock? So we're going to have to write the word quarter again. See if I can do it. Q-U-A-R-T. Uh-oh, it's not going to fit. E-R. All right, remember, you can pause the video to help you out. So 10:15, and then how many minutes after 10? What did we decide? 5, 10, 15. So now, thankfully, you only have to write the number. See? 10:15, 10:15, 15 minutes after 10. Bingo. 3 different ways. Remember, that's our I can statement. 3 different ways to write the time. All right, let's also do this one. Okay, don't forget you can pause at any time. So we know that it's still 5 something. So the hour is 5. Always look at the hour hand first because that's going to help you a lot. So we know it's 5 something. All right, ready? So let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, it's 5:30. Here's the tricky part. When you do divide the clock into 4 parts, if you color half of it on this side, so if you color 2 of these, 1, 2, it's going to be half past. I know it might be confusing to you at first, but you'll get the hang of it. So half past 5, and then how many minutes after 5? Is 30, right? Because we counted 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 minutes after 5. Good. Now write this down. Okay, just want to make sure we were clear on the 3 different ways. All right, now we're going to go to the next page, if it will let me. All right, and that was page 218. Now we're flipping to page 219. So now you're going to do this on your own. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you. You're going to write the time in different ways, just like we did before. You've got the first one, writing the digital time. Something past, minutes after. Minutes after. Ooh, that one's only 2. This one is minutes after. Something past, minutes after. Okay, minutes after, minutes after. Good, they were nice to you and only let you do it 2 times. All right, so that was page 219. This is 220. So here we go. You're also going to do this one. So it says draw the clock hands to show the time. So Kristen leaves the park at 40 minutes past 4. So now you're going to draw that on the clock. Okay, next one. Abraham reads a book at 5:15. So now draw 5:15. Okay, now write the time in different ways. Same thing we did before. You're going to write the time and then minutes after, and then time, minutes after. All right, last part. Draw clock hands to show the time of your favorite activity. Write the time in different ways. So you are choosing what time is going to be on there. So you're going to write the time and then something minutes after something. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. And let's see if there's anything else that we need to complete. All right, so we did that. We did page 220. Now, how many minutes after the hour is 15:15? Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Okay, what about 30? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because half of 60 is 30, right? Because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, right? So if you divide 60 into 2 chunks, it's 30 minutes. So quarter till, we didn't really talk about that, but that's kind of like a little challenge thing. If you've got quarter till the next hour, that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, right? So you're going to have 45 minutes, okay? So then what patterns do you see? All right, so just think about those patterns that you see and that we've talked about a little bit in this lesson. And remember, you can pause at any time, fill it in, or you can go back and listen to something over again. Take your time because everybody learns at different speeds. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.